Welcome to English Time Daily Podcast. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Sophia. We are so thrilled to have you join us today for another episode dedicated to making your English learning journey as smooth and enjoyable as possible.
Absolutely, Sophia. Today, we're diving deep into the very core of what this podcast is all about, English Every Day. It's more than just a title. It's a philosophy, a method, and a promise to help you build strong habits and confidence one day at a time.
That's right, Jordan. We understand that learning a new language, especially English, can sometimes feel overwhelming. There are so many words, so many grammar rules, so many different accents. It's easy to feel lost or discouraged before you even truly begin.
Exactly. And that's where the English Everyday approach comes in. It's designed specifically for beginners, or anyone who wants to reignite their English practice, by breaking down the huge task of language learning into small, manageable, and most importantly, consistent daily steps.
The magic, you see, isn't in doing a massive, intense study session once a week. While that can be useful, it's often hard to maintain. The real power lies in consistency. Doing a little bit every single day builds momentum, reinforces learning, and prevents burnout.
Think of it like building a muscle. You don't go to the gym for 5 hours once a month and expect to see results. You go for 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. It's the regular, repeated effort that leads to strength and growth. English is no different.
And that's why our English Everyday model focuses on 3 key components: short lessons, simple stories, and positive energy. Let's break each of those down a bit, shall we?
Let's do it. First up, short lessons. When we say short, we mean it. We're talking about bite-sized chunks of information that you can easily digest. This might be a new vocabulary word or two, a common phrase, or a simple grammar point explained in a straightforward way.
These aren't meant to be exhaustive academic lectures. They're quick boosts designed to introduce a concept, give you a chance to hear it, understand it, and maybe even repeat it aloud. The goal is to make learning feel achievable, not intimidating.
Right. For instance, instead of trying to learn all verb tenses at once, we might focus on just the present simple in one lesson, or how to use to be in basic sentences in another. This focused approach helps you master one small piece before moving on.
Next, we have simple stories. Stories are incredibly powerful tools for language acquisition. They provide context, make vocabulary memorable, and help you understand how English flows naturally. Our stories are designed to be easy to follow, even if you're just starting out.
They're not complex novels, but rather short narratives that use the vocabulary and grammar we've introduced. This way, you hear the language in action, which is so much more effective than just memorizing lists of words. Plus, stories are engaging. They make learning fun.
And finally, positive energy. This might sound a bit fluffy, but it's absolutely crucial for long-term success. Learning a language requires patience, and there will be days when you feel like you're not making progress. That's normal.
Our podcast aims to be a source of encouragement, a reminder that every little step counts. We celebrate your efforts, big or small. We want to foster a mindset where making mistakes is seen as part of the learning process, not a reason to give up. A positive attitude keeps you motivated and consistent.
So, how do these elements translate into building strong habits? It all starts with routine. Finding a consistent time each day, even just 5 to 10 minutes, makes a huge difference. Think about it. Can you listen to us during your morning coffee, on your commute, or while doing a simple chore?
These micro-learning moments add up incredibly fast. 10 minutes a day is 70 minutes a week, which is over 4 hours a month. That's a significant amount of exposure and practice that doesn't feel like a burden. It feels like a quick, pleasant boost.
To make it enjoyable, try to connect English learning with something you already like. Do you enjoy music? Find simple English songs and try to understand the lyrics. Do you like cooking? Read a simple recipe in English. The more you enjoy it, the easier it will be to make it a daily habit.
And this consistent, enjoyable practice is the secret sauce for boosting your confidence. Many beginners struggle with the fear of speaking or making mistakes. They feel shy or worried about being judged. We want to help you overcome that.
Every time you listen to a short lesson and understand a new word, every time you follow a simple story, you're building tiny successes. These small wins accumulate, and gradually, you start to realize, hey, I can do this. I am understanding more and more.
It's about shifting your focus from perfection to progress. We encourage you to try speaking aloud, even if it's just repeating phrases after us or talking to yourself in English. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Just focus on communicating.
That active engagement is key. Passive listening is good, but active participation, even in small ways like repeating words or trying to form a simple sentence in your head, solidifies the learning and builds that crucial confidence.
Let's dive a little deeper into some practical strategies for beginners using our English Everyday framework. First, listening. Beyond our podcast, try listening to other simple English content. Children's stories or very basic news podcasts can be great starting points.
Yes, and don't feel pressured to understand every single word. Focus on the main idea, the general flow. Your brain will start to pick up patterns and common phrases even if you don't consciously realize it.
For speaking, shadowing is an excellent technique. Listen to a sentence, then immediately try to repeat it, mimicking the pronunciation and intonation as closely as you can. It trains your mouth and ears together.
And don't forget the power of talking to yourself. Describe what you're doing as you do it. I am drinking coffee. I am walking to the park. It feels silly at first, but it's fantastic practice.
When it comes to reading, start with graded readers. These are books specifically written for language learners with controlled vocabulary and grammar. Or simply read labels on products, signs, or very short, simple articles online.
And for writing, try a daily English journal. You don't need to write a long essay, just 3 to 5 simple sentences about your day, your feelings, or what you plan to do. Today, I went to the store. I bought apples. They were red.
These small, consistent efforts across different skills are what truly build a strong foundation. Let's talk about vocabulary acquisition. Instead of memorizing long lists, focus on learning words in context. When you hear a new word in one of our stories, try to guess its meaning from the surrounding words.
Absolutely. And once you learn a new word, try to use it immediately, even if it's just in your head or in a simple sentence you write down. Repetition and active use are key for moving words from your short-term to long-term memory.
Flashcards, especially digital ones that use spaced repetition, can also be incredibly effective. They show you words just as you're about to forget them, optimizing your learning time.
Now, grammar. For beginners, the best approach is often to focus on high-frequency structures first. Don't get bogged down trying to understand every single rule about the past perfect continuous tense right away.
Instead, focus on understanding and using basic sentence structures, subject, verb, object. Practice forming simple questions and answers. As you gain confidence with the basics, the more complex grammar will become much easier to grasp.
It's about building blocks. You need to master the first few blocks before you can build a stable tower. Our short lessons will guide you through these essential grammar points one by one, making them feel approachable.
And the role of positive reinforcement throughout all of this cannot be overstated. Be kind to yourself. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be days when you feel slow or make mistakes, and that's perfectly okay.
Celebrate every small victory. Did you understand a new word today? Great! Did you listen to our full episode? Fantastic! Did you try to say a new phrase? Wonderful! Acknowledge your progress no matter how small it seems.
Connecting with a community, even if it's just knowing that thousands of other listeners are on this journey with you through this podcast, can also provide a great sense of encouragement and shared purpose.
We also want to address some common challenges beginners face. Many people say, I don't have time. But with the English Everyday approach, you don't need a lot of time. Just 5 to 10 minutes is enough to make progress.
Another common one is it's too hard. Our answer to that is break it down. If a story feels too fast, listen to it multiple times. If a word is difficult, focus on just 1 or 2 new words per day. Simplify, simplify, simplify.
And if you ever feel stuck or like you're not improving, that's a signal to try something new. Or perhaps just take a short break and come back with fresh energy. Sometimes a change of pace is all you need.
So, how can you best use this podcast to implement English every day? Simply listen to us daily, repeat phrases after us, try the suggested activities like writing a few sentences in your journal or describing your surroundings in English.
Engage with the material. Don't just let it wash over you. Be an active participant in your learning, even if it's just for a few minutes. That small daily effort truly is the key.
The goal is to integrate English into the fabric of your daily life, making it a natural and enjoyable part of your routine rather than a separate, daunting task.
Remember, every single day you choose to engage with English, you are taking a step forward. You are building that muscle, strengthening that habit, and boosting your confidence.
So embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and know that we are here with you every step of the way, providing that daily boost of easy English.
Thank you for joining us on English Time Daily Podcast. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we'll be back tomorrow with more English every day.
See you then.